So let's get a ready from both of these dudes, and then we'll let Arda go ahead and count it down if he remembers how to do it. You have been away for an hour, so...
All right, here we go. Wait. If I can warm up the vocal cords here. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Oh, you failed. That's it. That's it. That might be the French way to say it. Tetris.
Oh, man. I'll do better next time, I promise.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know. It's not looking good. No, you're good. Arda, I want to thank you so much for coming back. I thought you were like, oh man, I can't be part of this stuff anymore. This is a stain on your professional record and reputation. But you're back.
How many players play classic Tetris with shades on?
Just one.
Okay.
That's it. Noel is the only one.
Competitive advantage.
Yeah. He's like full on like Top Gun here. Noel with a left side Tetris. 30,000 for him. Both players on the board with Tetrises. Joey with a slightly complicated board in the early goings. And the other thing you don't know about Noel is known for... Sometimes we have an event here called Tetris Deathmatch where it's kind of like pickup games for Tetris. Just people show up and whoever's there, they challenge each other to matches and we kind of facilitate the whole thing on stream. Noel is known for bringing his Guitar Hero controller, which he has mapped to an emulator, and he will take people on with his Guitar Hero controller playing classic Tetris.
That's terrific.
Yeah. And he's won matches. I mean, it's pretty incredible. So he's known for that, and he's known for a lot of things. He's one of my favorite players. So
I love it. I did make a push with Adam and Trey and Vince this year to make a Friday side event, a Dance Dance Revolution Tetris off.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys caught Jonas's stream where he was doing DDR Tetris, but I want that to be a full like interpretive dance event with judges and like the whole thing. I legitimately pitched this. I'm not kidding. 100%.
No, let's get rid of TGM and put in DDR.
DDR, exactly.
That's right. No more TGM. Yeah, no more TGM, but we're going to have Dance Dance Revolution.
I don't think the community would be very happy if we got rid of TGM entirely, but
no. All right, so Noel is here.
Yes.
He's got 158, and Joey's at 133. Pretty darn close in lines. Joey's ahead by about 6 lines. Now
he's gonna want a. There's the piece he's been waiting for. The S piece. Good job. Right in position. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going to be... He's at level 18. He should be able to dig himself out of this, and he does. He's Tetris ready, looking good. Meanwhile, on the other side, has a little bit of a mid-well going on there. But both of them are in good position.
Now, Joey also, he has the same setup that I have. He has what's called a retro USB AVS, which is an HDMI console that you can actually play on a flat screen with no lag, and it's awesome. And he was
that's beautiful.
Yeah, he was the one along with Trey who inspired me to get it, and the thing is the best. And so when I finally convince you, Arda, to start playing classic Tetris, we're gonna get you one of those.
It's not gonna happen. I'm not good at this game. It's not gonna happen. I'm happy. A top out. Oh, yep. No.
Noel tops out at 219. So Joey's got to get to 219. Has a board that should be able to get there, but there's a psychology to this where your opponent's topped out and all of a sudden you get spooked a little bit.
So he's lucky in the sense that it happened in level 18, even though he's playing very high right now. He's got a lot of digging to do. He's waiting for there's that SPC needed for sure. Now he needs a line bar. He's going to cover up there.
A triple.
Trying to get in position. He's getting those 2 triples back to back there. That was good. And he's going to need to get, what was his final score there? 219. So he's about 9,000 to go.
I'm just holding my breath.
He's just going to chip away at it, right? Slowly but surely. He's just going to chip away at it. He's just, yeah.
And a long bar will do it.
Waiting for that long bar.
And there it is.
And there it is. All right.
Whew. This is
He's breathing a sigh of relief, I'll tell you that much after that. And luckily he didn't transition into level 19 in that entire span.
Yeah, no, God. That was, when these kind of things happen, it's a terrible thing if you're actually trying to announce or commentate a match where you can't talk during the stressful things that are happening, and that is me. And I can't even talk when things like that are happening. All right, so Joey. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say 1-0.
That's right. I'm going to go ahead and get it ready from both of these players. Arda, if you want to go ahead and count it down, and then I'm going to, hopefully these guys won't top out early because I need like a 30-second break, okay?
All right, no problem at all. All right, we're going to count it down. Game number 2. You guys gave me some inspiration in the chat on what to say here, so I think I'm ready for this. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Tennessee! I mean Tetris. So we're off to game number 2, if you guys can still hear us right now. So early lead here by Joey, but pretty close in score until we got to 70,000 there for Joey. It's a slight overhang there on a double well. Shout out to Tetris Canada in the Twitch chat. Where in Canada? Mayterreda, that is absolutely correct. I'm gonna pick different terms during my countdowns. You guys can suggest in the chat. If not Tennessee, doesn't seem like Tennessee was a little bit popular. So if you guys have other suggestions, feel free to shout them out on the chat. I will happily oblige. Got to make this fun.
Yeah.
Except for the finals, we got to preserve the integrity of the finals. Yeah. So that will go back to the Tetris.
We have
Thunder Bay, Ontario. Very nice.
Oh,
shout out to Terry Fox, one of our legends. I've been to Thunder Bay many times. Enjoy that city. Very fun. 3-2-1 T spin. 3-2-1 700K kill spin transition. I like it. I like it. Keep it coming with the suggestions. This is game number 2. Joey's in the lead, 1-0. Both of them right now with about a 3 Tetris lead is Joey. A little bit of trouble. Needs he'll burn right there. Probably one piece too late on what the piece he actually needed there, but that's okay. He's going to burn. Meanwhile, in great position right now, 136,000 score. Drops the Tetris right there. Good positioning. Joey's going to need to do some digging here, though, playing very high, not getting the right pieces or the pieces that he's been waiting for here. Definitely playing high. He's going to need to do a lot of cleanup here to get back on track. Exposes that right there, gets the long bar in a good position. Now needs another long bar, gets it there again. And might be able to, still needs to do a little bit of digging in order to clean up that well. There's 3, just creating holes there. Another couple misdrops there. Unfortunate, nice Z-tuck there though. But that's gonna top him out, and this series is tied at 1. Was in trouble the entire time. Joey was just in trouble for most of the time there, really putting himself at a disadvantage. You can stop now, sir. You are, we are good to go here. You have won game number 2. It's all good. Feel free to stop any second.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a delay. So usually they know As soon as they hear us say it, they top out. But yeah, there's a little bit of a
There we go. Terrific.
little bit of a delay. Oh, Tetris crab.
Chris Tang is in the chat. I love it. By the way, everybody, please go and see Chris Tang's full speech from the GDC conference, the Game Developers Conference. We tweeted it on the CTWC. He did a full presentation on the history of Tetris, the CTWC, and his special contribution to the current presentation of Tetris. I'll leave it at that because you'll see exactly the legacy that Chris Tang left in Tetris while he was one of the developers or coordinators for that title. So definitely go and check it out. Please watch it because he's a wealth of knowledge. And he paid me to say that. So I'm now thousands of dollars richer thanks to that endorsement.
All right. Looks like we have 2 ready players, Arda.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game number 3. We'll go traditional on this one. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Buko is not, in fact, Chris Tang. That is a fact.
Now, there were a lot of questions in the chat asking if I was going to get a chicken sandwich today, and I want to allay everyone's fears that, yes, the Sue is actually going to go and get the chicken sandwich, so we're going to have a little bit of a savings here, because normally we have like one of these food delivery places deliver the chicken sandwich, the ceremonial chicken sandwich of Classic Tetris Monthly. And Sue's going to go get it. So we're going to save like $7 in delivery fees. So pretty exciting.
Wait, where will the chicken sandwich be purchased?
Well, they are not a sponsor, but one of these days I'm going to get a hold of them and get them to sponsor this. Fly Right Chicken on Burnett Road in Austin, Texas.
Amazing.
It's really good. If you ever come here. In fact, when I go to Portland, I'm just going to like put a bunch of them in a cooler and drive out there and then just distribute them with like CTM logos all over them. That's what's going to happen.
Joey seems to be getting off to an early lead in all of these matchups, but not hard dropping though. So, pardon me, not hard drop, not pressing down on the keyboard. Let me correct myself there. I'm going a little bit too modern on that. I apologize. I own up to my error. No pressing down for Joey, but still in the scorecards.
Joey missed an S spin on the right side that complicated his board a little bit, so he's going to have to recover from that, and that will give Noel an opportunity to make up some of this lead.
Joey's had to do a lot of cleanup. Not sure if this is how he regularly plays, if he lives life on the edge like this throughout all of his matchups, but we've seen a lot of cleanup at all stages of each of these matchups so far.
Yeah,
Tegamek, not a fan of the modern Tetris. I see that in the chat.
So 213 for Joey, 158 for Noel.
Well, Noel's playing a little high here, doing some digging. Getting the right pieces, though, that's going to help a lot and opens up the well, becomes Tetris ready. Very fortunate with the eyepieces there, but still good job getting out of danger.
And Joey has built back up a normal, standard, traditional Tetris setup, sloping left to right, well down the right, gets a long bar, slots it in 282. And he's got quite a pace going on right now. This should put him around a 500K transition, roughly. Noel will probably come in around 400K if this pace holds. But of course, anything can happen. I mean, not literally anything, but, you know, there's a there's a large universe of possibilities that could happen.
Oh, I thought that Joey was going to continue on with his O block tower. He was building a fort, like a turret, in the middle of his board.
Yeah, the tough
with the
part
O blocks.
is when those O blocks keep coming. Like usually, you put one down because there's only one good place for it, and then when you get a second one, there's only one good place for that because there was only one good place for the first one. So it just ends up spiraling into this thing where you've got like 5 or 6 in quick succession, and you've like ruined your board. Joey with a Tetris down the left side had an opportunity to get set up for another Tetris with an O block, but passed it up. Not sure if he saw it or not.
A little bit of glitching here on my screen. I think I'm back to normal now, though. What I see is Joey with a great board right now. Nice and clean, able to build. At 397, also in the lead, just like he has been every single game in this series. Noel with a little bit of cleaning to do, but I think he should be able to get out of this pretty easily. Gets the O piece as he needs it. Good placement on the J and the L.
Mandel 27. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that T piece sometimes, when you're closing your well like that, and it just leaves that one cube over your well, and sometimes that just leads to a long succession of waiting for pieces to come back. Whereas you think that you're one step away from being completely back to a clean board, it just takes a lot longer sometimes than you expected.
Yeah, that's for sure. Those kind of little defects in your stack, especially like one block over a gap, can just fester because you keep recovering it, and you just can't seem to burn it away no matter what you do. It's an existential nightmare. So both players have now transitioned. Joey is currently at 492, Noel at 357. And Noel's board is a little bit complicated, but low, so should be able to burn this away.
It's got some catching up to do, about 150,000 behind right now, at least. Nice T-tuck there. Not a T-spin, though. That's a tuck.
And a T-spin for Joey. Now Joey is pushing down, so he's ahead significantly in lines. Between 15 and 18 lines at any given time. Noel's stack is getting a little bit high, and he's going to need to burn this down right quick. And he's really...
That was a timely T piece right there, yes. Okay, puts the I piece in great position. So he's like line by line, just getting to, oh yeah, right there. Oh, that could have been the I piece in position there. He's getting the pieces that he could definitely use to find fruitful. So that was a timely dig right there.
And Noel burns it all the way back down to the ground. Amazingly, I thought there was a good chance we were going to see a top out, but no, this guy, he's very resilient player. Noel is.
We were just talking about O turrets, and he just built one on the side there with all the O pieces that he got in succession there. Yeah. That RNG, sometimes it's going to throw you for a loop.
Yeah. Now, that's not a bad place to have it. It's when you end up putting it in the middle of your stack that those end up being a problem. And, just really incredible burning from Noel to stay alive here. Now, the problem is he's back by 250,000 points, and it's getting to the point where unless something happens to Joey, and Noel turns on the gas, and this is almost and probably practically is insurmountable at this point.
Yeah, we're getting to that point where mathematically you might already be eliminated from the game.
So all you can really do in that situation is just try to play your best and put on a good show. And we are definitely at that point.
Noel doing a great job, though. still holding on to it. Just Joey ran away with it on points. Great stuff, though. You got to give him credit. Got to give him credit. Some great play here. He did a terrific dig, getting himself out of danger there. So that'll be a top out there for Joey at 740. And yeah, I don't think that Noel will be able to catch up here.
Nope.
As level 27, dangerously close to 29.
Nope. But, sometimes all you can really do is, make your opponent work for it. And definitely Noel did that in this case. Indie Rocker being pushed almost to the kill screen. Unfortunately, it just wasn't Noel's day. Joey, congratulations. You are moving on, and you are going to represent the red bracket. Noel, congratulations to you for getting this far. You did a great job, and congratulations to you on winning the community tournament. And it just wasn't your day today, but now Joey, there he is. Look at him, Texas. All right, so let's go ahead and bring up the bracket. And we've already got Joey there. So that's it. So we just have one more quadrant of the bracket to resolve. That is the blue bracket. And we're going to have Ben and Louie and Mohammed and Dilo. So if you are one of those people, you should start streaming